Hello class, today we are going to be learning about 5 very important organs in our bodies, and they are the lungs, the liver, the intestines, the pancreas, and the stomach. I want to show you a video, but first I'd like to know what you already know about them. So raise your hand if you want to share what you know about these 5 organs. Perfect. Thank you. Now we're going to move on to the video. I'm going to skip over that.
Breaks down and handles food. That would be
the digestive system.
Yes, very good. The digestive system is made up of organs that work together to break down foods and turn them into energy that help your body to work and grow. The digestive system includes
The mouth, esophagus,
We're not going to be
liver,
learning about those right now.
gallbladder,
Just the liver, the stomach, the pancreas,
large intestine,
large intestine, small intestine.
rectum.
yes, very good.
They don't show here the lungs, but we're going to be learning about the lungs as well.
A long muscular tube that starts at the mouth,
Where you take in food.
right, and ends with
The anus, where feces or poop comes out.
yes, quite right. This tube is in fact about 30 feet long in adult. You eat after school begins at the mouth where it's cut and mashed and ground into small pieces by your teeth, and saliva begins the digestive process. With the help of helps you swallow. Yes, very good. The food moves into the throat and then
Quiet, I shouldn't be hearing any voices.
The esophagus,
yes, a soft tube that empties into the stomach. Once it reaches the stomach, mashed up food particles begin to mix with stomach acids.
and enzymes.
Oh, yes, I know. I hadn't quite come there yet. From the stomach, the mashed up food moves into the soft long tube known as
The intestine.
yes, where most of the digestion takes place. The liver makes a bitter yellow-green fluid.
The bile.
Yes, bile and digestive enzymes from the
The pancreas help release the nutrients from your food so they can be absorbed and circulated around your body in the bloodstream.
Yes, let's try to remember who's teaching here. The blood brings the fats, proteins, and carbohydrates
Including sugars.
to the liver, which helps make them into building blocks the body needs to work and grow. The liver also helps remove harmful substances from the blood.
Where does it go?
Well, what isn't needed moves on to the part of the intestine called
The large intestine, where water is removed from the mix and feces are formed. Ew.
right. Next, it's the job of the rectum to pass what your body doesn't need out through the anus.
That happens when you poop.
Quite right. Very good. Jolly good show. Star student. Wonderful.
And that is just a little preview of what we're going to go over. I thought it'd be cool to watch a little cartoon form of that. Okay. Alright.
It helps present How the Body Works with Chloe and the
Sorry about that. Okay. Next slide. Notes. This is going to be on your assessment. You're going to need to know this for your assessment. Okay, here we go. Everybody paying attention to the PowerPoint. Okay. Our lungs. The lungs are located underneath our rib cage. The oxygen we breathe goes into our lungs, which then gets into our blood and is transported to the rest of our body. The lungs are one of the largest inner organs we have. Our left lung is a little bit smaller than our right lung. Can anybody tell me why that may be? Okay, that is because our heart is also underneath our rib cage, so our lung has to make room for that, for our heart. The lungs are one of the largest inner organs that we have. When we inhale, our lungs expand. The main function of our lungs is to exchange gases. Oxygen goes in and carbon dioxide goes out. So make sure you're writing that down. On our little guy here, I'm going to show you where we would find our lungs. Our lungs are located right about there. Everybody see, it's not the biggest one display I have, but it'll have to do. Okay, our stomach. Our stomach is in charge of breaking down the food that we eat and absorbing the nutrients we get from the food. The food is broken down by the stomach acid and enzymes. And that is what it looks like. It's right above our intestines, and I'm going to show you on our little guy where our stomach is located. So it would be around there. Can everybody see that? Okay, make sure you're taking note of what I'm showing you. Okay, our intestines. We have a small intestine and a large intestine. The small intestine's job is to absorb most of the nutrients from what we eat and drink. If we were to take it out of our bodies and stretch it out, it would be up to 20 feet long. Can you believe that all that is inside you? It's crazy. The large intestine's job is to absorb the water from the indigestible food and transport waste to the rectum, which leads to us pooping it out. Okay, our liver. Our liver has three main jobs. The first is to clean the blood. The second one is to produce bile, an important digestive liquid. And lastly, it stores energy in the form of a sugar called glycogen. I forgot to show you where the intestines were. The large intestine is there, and the small intestine lies beneath the large intestine, which is right there. So, did everybody get that? Okay. And our liver, before I forget that one too, is kind of like on the other side of the stomach. Okay? Our pancreas. The pancreas has two general jobs. One is releasing digestive juices, such as the enzymes that breaks down the food in our stomachs. Correct. The other important job is releasing hormones into our body that help with many other functions of the body. So our pancreas is located right beneath our liver. So on this guy, our pancreas is right there. It's kind of very big for our body outline we have, but very important to know where. Okay, I am going, before I summarize what we did today, which we will get to, I am going to pass out some index cards. The index cards are a Jeopardy game. So, here's how you're going to play. One card is going to have the Jeopardy question, which is, it can be a different question, of course, because it's all about the 5 different organs. But for example, one question is, what organ creates enzymes that breaks down our food? And then somebody else is going to have the answer to that on a different card. And you're going to have to say, what is the liver? What is the liver? I'm sorry, I forgot for a second there. So this is all fun. I don't expect anybody to be getting out of their seats. There is no getting out of your seats. You are to play within your groups, and you are to play friendly, no fighting, okay? So here are the cards. Okay, I will be walking around to make sure everybody's doing it correctly. Good job, everybody. Nice. Okay. Alrighty. Please gather your cards together and pass them to me. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, now let's summarize what we learned today before we take our assessment so we can just refresh and have everything in our minds. Today we learned about the 5 important organs, which were lungs, pancreas, intestines, liver, and stomach. Okay? Don't forget that. We learned what they do and where they are in our bodies. So for your assessment, we're going to have the outline that I showed you throughout the lesson. And your job is to draw those 5 organs on our buddy here and label them. And give me one thing that each organ does. And you're going to write it in a sentence form underneath the label. Okay? You have, it shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to do this. Okay, perfect. I'm going to pick these up. You guys did great. Can somebody just tell me really quick one of the 5 organs that we learned about today? Yes, liver. Another one. Stomach. What does the stomach do? It breaks down the food, right? It breaks down the food with the stomach acid and enzymes. What creates enzymes? The liver. What happens to our food after it's been broken down? Right, it goes through our intestines. Good job. I expect everybody to have gotten a great grade. It was a great lesson today. Thank you.